Hey there, welcome. Today, we're going to get really comfortable with a super useful way to talk about the future in English. We're talking about the phrase going to. So, let's jump right in.
First things first, let's just listen. Honestly, hearing how something is used in a real, natural conversation is the absolute best way to start. See if you can spot how many times you hear going to in this quick chat.
What are you going to do this weekend? I'm going to visit my parents. We are going to have lunch together.
That sounds nice. I'm going to start my new online course.
Good idea. Are you going to study in the mornings?
Yes, and I think it's going to rain, so I'll stay at home. So, did you hear them all? There were quite a few. Now let's dive in and look at the clues. We're going to break down one of those sentences to see exactly how it works.
Let's just focus on this one sentence for a second. I'm going to visit my parents. It's pretty straightforward, right?
If we look closer, you can see it's made of three key parts. First, you've got the subject with the verb be, so I'm. Then comes our star phrase, going to. And finally, you have the main action, the verb, which is visit.
So are you starting to see that pattern? It's the subject with be, then going to, and then the verb. That's the basic recipe we're working with here.
Okay, so why do we use going to? Well, it actually has two main jobs, and understanding this is a real game changer.
So, on the left, we've got plans. Think of these as decisions you've already made. When you say, I'm going to visit my parents, you decided that before the conversation even started. It was already in your head. Now, look at the right side, predictions. This is for when you see some kind of evidence right now. You look up at those dark, heavy clouds and you think, yep, it's going to rain. You can see the reason for your prediction. It makes sense, right?
So now that we've got the why down, let's get into the how. We're going to look at a super simple formula for building these sentences ourselves.
Check out this table. For a positive sentence, it's always subject, then the verb be, then going to, and then the main verb. For example, she is going to eat. To make it negative, you just slide the word not in after be. I am not going to eat. And if you want to ask a question, just flip the beginning. Start with the verb be. Are you going to eat? See? It's a really consistent, easy pattern.
All right, now it's your turn to try it out. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it out loud right after me. This is the best way to get it to feel natural. You ready?
I'm going to leave at 10 o'clock.
She's going to learn English this summer.
They're going to cook dinner tonight. It's going to rain later.
Are you going to travel next month?
We're going to meet our friends tomorrow.
Fantastic job. Okay, let's do a super quick review of the main points. Remember, use going to for plans that you've already made. And use it for predictions when you have some evidence. And the structure is always the same. Be plus going to plus the verb. You've got this. And that's it for this explainer. So I have one last question for you. What are you going to do now? Think about it and try to make a sentence using what we've just practiced. Thanks for tuning in.